Welcome back, Focus Learners. Look, if you're a business owner, freelancer, or running an agency, you're going to want to pay close attention. Today's explainer is quite literally a survival manual for your business in 2026. We are looking at a massive fundamental shift in how customers actually find you. The past few years have proven that achieving local visibility isn't just some clever marketing tactic anymore, it's the absolute bedrock of your business operations. Because if people searching nearby can't find you at the exact second they need your products or services, well, you don't just miss out on a click. You're losing a customer who is standing right there, wallet in hand, ready to buy. Okay, let's dive into this roadmap. We'll be covering the 2026 local SEO reality, why Google Maps is your new homepage, AI and voice search rules, how to overcome common SEO challenges, and finally, your local SEO action plan. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the 2026 local SEO reality. Let me be crystal clear right out of the gate, showing up in local search results is no longer a luxury. The real competition today isn't happening on some global, cross-continental scale. It's happening literally within a radius of just a few kilometers from where you sit. And because of that, we hear this exact frustration all the time. I run a fantastic business, but I'm not showing up on Google Maps. And honestly, that frustration is totally valid. You probably do offer the best service in the market. You've got a killer team, excellent products, top-tier customer care. But despite all of that excellence, to the map, you're invisible. If you've been feeling that anxiety, I want you to take a deep breath. Because here is the absolute truth. That is not a business problem. That is simply a local SEO gap. Your lack of visibility is absolutely not a reflection of your business's quality or your team's competence. It's just a technical gap in your strategy. And the beautiful thing about technical gaps is that they are totally fixable. But to fix it, we have to understand how the game has changed. Sure, traditional digital marketing like social media ads and basic keyword SEO still matters. But old SEO was all about users casually browsing pages with basic keywords. The 2026 local SEO reality operates on a completely different logic. Algorithms today don't just match words, they read user intent, they measure actual geographical distance, and they weigh trust signals. People are using high-intent, immediate action terms like open now, best in my location, and near me. These users are not passively browsing. They are literally standing around the corner, and they want to act right this second. Moving on to Section 2, Google Maps, the new homepage. User behavior has dramatically shifted away from traditional websites. Today, most users won't even bother clicking through to your beautifully designed site. Instead, they interact directly with your Google business profile. And the magic number you really need to remember here is 3. Securing a spot in the top 3 map results, what we call the local pack, is absolutely critical. Why? Because landing in those top 3 spots instantly and directly impacts your traffic and your conversions. If your profile isn't optimized to show up right there at the top, your local competitors are more than happy to take your place and absorb all that potential revenue. Now, you might be wondering, but what if I don't have a physical store? I operate from my house, or I travel to my clients. Listen, local SEO is just as vital for service area businesses. Home services, consultants, freelancers, digital agencies, this is absolutely for you too. Instead of optimizing for a physical storefront, you're optimizing your local SEO for the specific geographic zones you actually serve. You are making sure you completely dominate the map in the exact neighborhoods where you operate. All right, Section 3, AI and voice search rules. Search is no longer just a boring, static directory of links. AI-powered algorithms are fundamentally changing how businesses get discovered. They aren't just listing options anymore, they are actively summarizing results and recommending businesses to users. To get recommended by the AI, you have to master its 4 foundational pillars: reviews, relevance, proximity, and engagement. AI looks at these specific trust signals to decide if you are actually worthy of being presented to a customer. And really, this is exactly why local SEO automation is exploding right now. Businesses need efficient ways to manage updates, reviews, and listings at scale just to keep those 4 pillars strong. And this brilliantly illustrates how things have shifted, especially when you look at voice search. People are just talking to their phones now, asking for things like the best cafe near me or a real estate agent in Dubai Marina. Voice search is intensely specific and heavily location dependent. For industries like real estate, your physical location and the trust you've built online are the whole shebang. If the AI doesn't inherently trust your local footprint, it literally will not speak your name. Speaking of trust, let's look at what the hard data and massive community discussions on places like Reddit are confirming. Quote, Businesses with more recent, positive reviews rank higher, period. There is no debate here. Reviews are no longer just a nice cosmetic bonus for your profile. They are a mandatory algorithmic ranking factor and a direct trigger for customer conversions. They are essentially digital word of mouth processed directly by AI. Which brings us to Section 4, Overcoming Common SEO Challenges. We've looked at countless technical audits and real-world forum discussions, and we've nailed down the biggest pain points that trip businesses up. If you're sitting there asking, why am I not showing up on maps? The data shows it usually comes down to three main culprits. First, an incomplete Google business profile. Maybe you're missing your hours, have zero photos, or unverified info. Second, weak or completely outdated reviews. And third, poor local optimization on your actual website. You can probably self-diagnose right now and figure out exactly where your own gap lies. So, what about your competition? When you wonder why that guy down the street ranks higher than you, remember, it's not magic. And, honestly, they probably aren't even running a better business. They simply have stronger technical foundations. Specifically, they likely have better citations, more backlinks pointing to their site, and much stronger, consistent engagement on their profile. I just threw the word citations out there, so let's quickly define that piece of SEO jargon. Local SEO citations are simply mentions of your business's name, address, and phone number across various digital directories. Why does this matter so much? Because when Google's algorithm sees your information listed perfectly and consistently across the entire web, it builds a massive amount of trust. Consistency is the proof the AI needs to know you are a real, reliable, active business. All right, Section 5, your local SEO action plan, your ultimate survival kit. Let's move to and see how this builds into an actual workable strategy. We've covered the theory, we know the challenges, so here is your empowering 5-step checklist to regain your visibility today. Step 1. Optimize that Google business profile. Get your info perfectly accurate, upload real images of your work, and post regular updates. Step 2. Focus relentlessly on reviews. Ask your customers for them, respond to every single one, and maintain your quality. Step 3. Use location-based keywords on your site. Literally include your city name right next to your service. Step 4. Build those local citations we just talked about across online directories. And Step 5. Create local content, like area-specific landing pages or blog posts that answer local questions. Now, implementing all of this takes time and serious persistence, which is exactly why a lot of businesses choose to hire a trusted local SEO agency to handle it for them. But whether you do it yourself or bring in the pros, you have to remember why this is so absolutely essential right now. Paid ads, they're getting insanely expensive. Meanwhile, organic local traffic is completely free and highly converting because these people actually want to buy right now. Plus, AI search is explicitly designed to favor and recommend trusted, highly rated local brands. So we are left with a very stark binary choice in 2026. Local SEO is completely out of the nice-to-have category. It is the literal difference between being discovered by eager customers or remaining totally invisible in a totally unforgiving digital space. If you aren't showing up in Google Maps, in near-me searches, or in those AI recommendations, you are quite literally handing your customers over to someone else. Which leaves us with this final, critical thought to ponder as we wrap up this explainer. Think about it. In a world where AI algorithms and digital maps dictate who exists to a consumer, is your business actually visible? Or are you just handing your hard-earned customers straight to your competition? The tools to fix this are right in front of you. It's time to get on the map. Until next time, stay focused and keep learning.